As you stated earlier, some of this is racing for lane assignment, right? One of the things about this is that from racing, when you're in the thick of it, in the people that are going fast, that can sometimes pull you along. So you want to be in that position.
Yep, and that's what we saw with that Long Beach and Bainbridge. I mean, they was going stroke for stroke with each other, but then Long Beach decided to turn it up a notch, and I am not surprised. I've seen them go down Marine Stadium multiple times where the LA Olympics will be in 28, and their sprints are nasty.
Speaking of the Olympics, Team USA is sending 12 Olympic boats and 2 Paralympic boats to the 2024 Games. Olympic racing begins July 27th and concludes on August 3rd. Paralympic racing takes place from August 28th to September 8th. So if you're looking for something to do during this summer, you can either go to the Olympics or you can sit in the cool AC of your house and watch it on TV. I know I will probably be watching it on TV.
Yeah, probably so. Probably so. But next up, we will have loading up will be the men's U17 4 hair semifinal number 2. And lane 0, we will have Los Gatos. Lane 1, OKC Riversport. Lane 2, Morristown Rowing Club. Lane 3, NorCal Crew. Lane 4, SA Rowing Club. Lane 5, Atomic Rowing. Lane 6, Boston Latin. And Lane 7, Team Tampa.
And here we go. You can see all of these crews out here. And this is something that I like to see. I like to see Lane 7 getting after it in the race, in the thick of it. So we see Tampa out there pulling hard, really trying to stay with that top group here.
And it's so awesome to see. Team Tampa is a community program based out of Tampa, Florida. And they recruit from schools all around Tampa, and it is they're on the Riverwalk, and is a very nice waterway. I mean, the first time I went there and got out on the water, I saw dolphins. So I think they're going to bring that type of energy and hopefully bring that dolphin speed here in this semifinal.
There you go. Dolphins and manatees in Tampa. But right now we have some great rowing going on. I think we might, there's all types of wildlife here in Sarasota. And so if you want to get out and take a look, walk around, I'm sure you'll see some. And I'm not talking about myself. All right. You can tell it's getting late in the day, getting a little bit loopy up here. But let's get back to that racing. We're looking at the race right now, and we can see OKC Riversport A. Once again, talking about a community program, what's being done out in OKC Riversport. They're having the Row Fest out there this summer. It's going to be awesome. But right now, we can see this OKC boat sort of asserting itself once again. I've seen this pattern where the fast boat tries to get out, establish a lead, and then they can just look out and see what's going on in the rest of the race.
And right now on our screens, we will have lane 1, our leader, OKC Riversport, just pushing on down the line. But then in our screens here, you see creeping up will be Los Gatos. And then in lane 2, we will have a Morristown Rowing Club right behind. We are unable to see what that second, third, and fourth place spot. And here we go. And so in that lane 2, again, OKC Riversport is leading the pack. And then in lane 0, we will have Los Gatos. And then for that third place spot, it may look like we have Morristown and NorCal Crew going at it. But on that outside sleeper, we have Team Tampa hanging on to that NorCal Crew.
Yeah. I just clocked that OKC boat at a 38. It looks like they may have taken it down a little bit. But once again, we spoke about what ratings crews decide to row at. And a lot of that can depend on the athletes as well as the way that the boat is rigged. So that's how much load is on the oar.
This is so awesome to see. I mean, especially for those boats on that outside lane there. I mean, Team Tampa is giving it to them and not letting it go.
Yeah, they're really pushing hard. They're trying to make a move. It looks like and stay in the race for that top 4.
And again, we will have OKC Riversport leading this pack here, and again, Los Gatos holding on to that second place spot. But then it looks like we have in third, NorCal is creeping up a bit to hold on to that third place spot. But they are going to be contested by Morristown Rowing Club and then Team Tampa again on that outside. And this is where we're going to see those changes, especially in the extra tough last 500.
Right, and the question is whether, you know, we've got Atomic and St. Andrews Rowing Club out there on that left side too. The question is, can they put anything together to sort of move into it? They don't quite have contact, but you know, if they put together a sprint, they could move themselves to make a question and maybe put some doubt into either Tampa or that Morristown boat.
And it looks like we have our OKC Riversport. It looks like they are trying to open up that gap, and it looks like they are opening that gap in between Los Gatos. And Los Gatos is pretty much on an island of its own, but it better be careful because it looks like NorCal Crew is making a move and sliding on through, and then right behind them will be Morristown Rowing Club holding on to that fourth place spot, but they cannot get complacent because, again, we have that Team Tampa on that outside lane, and then in between we have Atomic in Boston not too far behind.
That's right. And these crews, you know, they have been here all day. They have been waiting for this race. You know, they are now having the opportunity to you know, basically put themselves in the places that they want to be in.
And we love to see it here. And it looks like OKC Riversport is going to take charge and take that first spot out of the 4 to that A final. And it looks like we will have Los Gatos, but NorCal Crew is going to put pressure on them right now. Let's see if our Los Gatos will respond or just hang in there. And it looks like they were just going to hang in there, and Los Gatos is going to get that number 2 spot. NorCal is going to get that number 3 spot. But that number 4 spot is going to be contested. And right now we have Morristown Rowing Club is going to hold on to that and punch that last and final ticket to the A final. And then right after them, we will have
Atomic coming through, and then followed by St. Andrews Rowing Club, and then followed by Team Tampa, and then finally we have Boston Latin A.
Yeah, Team Tampa, way to fight that one. Based off of the time trials and everything, it seems like we have you guys did an upset. So good job, Team Tampa, for hanging in there.